All right, y'all. So if you haven't heard of Curse, we're on Curse's channel. Curse makes some really dope videos about influencers and people like that. So first we're going to get into is this one about MrBeast. It said MrBeast just got worse. So let's see who's talking about. What they got to say about Jimmy, man? What they got to say about Jimmy, man? Let me know if you're a fan of MrBeast. I watch his videos. I really like the content, but I do know all the controversy with Chris Tyson and all that stuff has been crazy. They saying that he hired a PR team to help him and they don't leak emails to make him look better and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not the one there, but let's see.
And they didn't let me leave right away either. They wanted to make sure, everything was fine.
So Dogpack 404 just dropped another exposed video on MrBeast, and oh my god, it is insane. And before we get into it, I do want to say these are allegations, so please don't sue me. Now let's dive into it.
Hey, just say what I'm saying, bro. Said these are allegations. Let me know. Do not sue me. These are allegations. For the record. They're allegations.
Which has amassed 10 million views. He talks about how MrBeast fakes his videos and the winners in these games, how he hosts illegal lotteries in his live streams, and loads of other stuff. And the big reason as to why he has all this info is because at one point he did work for MrBeast. And
y'all
since
think,
that first video,
do y'all really think MrBeast be faking the winners? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I saw the website. It was like MrBeast hiring or whatever, and you can apply to get on there. You think he be faking the winners? Because that's crazy.
Other ex-employees from MrBeast have come forward, and in this video we'll be hearing from another one.
I'm Jake Weddle. Most people who if you know me from MrBeast, I'm a deep cut. I'm in a few of the videos, sometimes maybe purposefully kept to the shadows a little bit. I'm in the cutting room floor a lot of the time. But I've been in some videos. I've worked on a lot of them. I was there from 2019 to 2020, 2021-ish when I came back and did some.
So Jake worked on the MrBeast crew for a couple years and appeared in a few different videos, one of which is really important that will be discussed later. But during his time working there, he described the environment as toxic.
The culture around there was very unspoken, but there was a vibe. There was half the people who, if you made Jimmy happy, you were on the good half. And
Okay.
people got random bonuses and were usually moved up, had more screen time. And then there was people who, if you had a disagreement or butt heads with Jimmy or just you didn't like it, you were the other half. And I consistently was in the half that Jimmy doesn't like me. That's fine. I don't like him either. It's okay.
The fact that Jimmy controls people's screen time and raises based on whether or not he has an argument with them seems very childlike and
I mean, like in real life, that's what it's like too, though. You feel me? If you're not aligned with the management team, why would they want to give you more opportunities to work with them? That's kind of like, I get people in general saying the idea should be completely based on work merit, and I agree with that, but I'm also saying teamwork and being able to have like synergy and chemistry and stuff like that is a really big part of being successful in any industry, in any company. That's true. Who wants to, if you made your own company, do you want to continue working with people that you continue to butt head with? You know what I'm saying? That butting head works if the ideas work and it's like, all right, cool. Like I think of this, you think of that. We don't think together, but we can think of something that comes together. You know what I'm saying? That's totally different than us like actually not getting along though. You know what I'm saying?
stupid. And I feel like that's illegal for a business, but I'm not too sure. Like imagine not getting the opportunity to get more money because you have an opinion. Like that's crazy. But creating an environment
But yeah, like I said, that's like not really illegal. But
where people are punished based on disagreeing with you cultivates nothing but yes men.
He didn't want anyone to
like I get what he's trying to say, but yeah, y'all, like I get what they're thinking about off top, but like just in general, like no, that's not illegal. Like it's not illegal. Maybe immoral a little bit, maybe something you disagree with. Your work should definitely be on your merit, but really think about the fact that like if we're working together, I need us to work together well. It's just that simple. That's how the heck you got the job ideally in the first place. That's really what allows y'all. It doesn't matter if you have the job requirements to get the job, bro. You feel me? It matters if we can work well together. That's why some people that aren't as qualified get jobs versus people that are super qualified, because it may not be a good fit. It's just that simple.
Popular or have more of a way out necessarily. Like, oh, I'm doing my Twitch thing on the side. Don't do that because you could get famous and leave and talk about me negatively. And I could tell that the yes men were, doing well, and I was, you know, disgruntled for quite some time.
This honestly just seems like a textbook definition of MrBeast wanting to be in control. And at a certain point, I can kind of understand. Dude owns the most popular channel on YouTube and doesn't want anything getting in the way of the channel's success. So as a way to probably mitigate that, he's probably a little bit controlling and doesn't want people to do other things and just focus on the channel. And I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that I think that's why he's doing it, and I can empathize because, you know, I'm an empath.
Shut up, bitch.
But in this next part of the interview, Jake finally...
Hey, bro. I mean, on that aspect, I feel like that's just how I kind of felt that there has to be a line there being like, all right, cool, you can do your own thing on the side. I don't really care, just as long as like you are actually focused on what we're doing here. That's all. That's all I would say. Like if I had a big blowing up channel like that and I had people working for me, I'd be like, yeah, just make sure like you're doing what you need to be doing here because that's why we're here. And if not, then you got to go. I feel like that's pretty simple though. You know what I'm saying?
confirmed that they do indeed fake things at MrBeast.
What would you say is the fakest video that you worked on while you were there?
Fakest video that I worked on while I was there. This is the extent of the fakeness that I was involved to. This is admitting to my complicity. I was a writer there, and we were working on a video, crushing my friend's car with a rock or meteor or something. It was a rock or a meteor in the title of it. I can't remember, but he wanted to do a prank where, unbeknownst to the person, he takes a rock, crushes their car, and they're supposed to think a rock came out of space.
We're gonna take a meteor and we're gonna put it on Weddle's car. We're gonna take another meteor and put it on Marcus's car. Both of them have no idea that we're doing this. Weddle and Marcus are probably shocked. They had no idea.
And so that was the one and only time I had to, my car? What?
Nah, that's crazy, bro.
Nah,
MrBeast
what?
lying in 4K on the camera, saying they don't know what's going on.
Both of them have no idea that we're doing this. Weddle and Marcus are probably shocked. They had no idea.
This feels like betrayal. Is this how Iron Man felt? Like, if he's gonna lie to my face like this and then swear that his pranks are real, imagine what other things he's lying about.
So Marcus
That's valid. That's valid. I mean, hey, Jimmy, that's valid. I can't even argue that one. If you did lie about The Rock and saying, oh, he has no idea. And bro's like, I literally wrote this skit for this.
is calling his mom, and his mom's freaking out. And I'm like, oh no, they're gonna call my mom next. So I had to text my mom, who had to beg to get the title very quickly. Now I'm texting my mom, I go, Mom, I'm about to call you about the meteor thing. You have no idea? Be surprised.
Oh, wow.
And then I hit send, and then they go, call your mom now. And I call my mom and I tell her, and oh, she should have got the Oscar. Oh my God, on the fly. She goes, what? I'm on vacation.
Did he?
My car has been destroyed.
Wait, what?
A meteor hit it.
Jacob, I'm on vacation. Do you understand?
Now, faking content and lying
Yo, W moms. W mom. Hey, yo, W moms, bro, because I definitely would have believed it. 100% definitely would have believed it. Yo, W moms, bro. What?
about it obviously isn't okay, but it definitely isn't as bad as the allegations we're about to talk about. During the interview, Jake talks about his experience with the MrBeast cast during the episode of him in solitary confinement. And for those who don't know what solitary confinement is, it's an all-white room used in prisons as punishment. And just based off that description, you should already know it's about to be bad.
And they try to make the pitch sound like it's gonna be like a walk in the park. The pitch is 100 days in solitary confinement. But don't worry, like you only have to last like 30. We have like a video. They're pitching it like at first it's gonna be like a luxury vacation. You're gonna have like a hot tub and an ice cream machine, and like part of the video is gonna be you deciding like what items am I gonna get rid of, today, and it's like the choice. They were like, it's only gonna be bad for maybe the last like 5 days tops when you have like nothing left. You're the first. It's gonna be like a breeze for most of it, and by the end of it, after 30 days, you're gonna get $300,000 because it's $10,000 a day.
So the plan was to have him in solitary confinement for 30 days, and if he completed fully, he'd get $300,000, which is a lot of money for someone who doesn't have any. And the good part is that he'd also be in a fully furnished room, meaning he could have things like a hot tub or a pool table, things to keep him entertained. And it was pitched to him more so as a luxury vacation than a solitary confinement type thing. The only problem is that it turned out to be an absolute nightmare.
I get there.
Wait. So like, I never really thought too much about Jimmy faking his videos, like all the way. Like the fact of someone being like, oh yeah, so you're going to do 80 days in or whatever, and then they never actually do that amount of time. I never thought of it being like 90 days and they only do 30 and they just edit it out that way. I just hoped and assumed that they were being honest about it. But now they're like, I'm really, really thinking about it. I'm like, oh crap. They really could be lying to us, bro. MrBeast could be lying to us. Damn. I really enjoy his videos though.
And at first it's fine. And I mean, they just freshly painted the set. You could smell it, you know, which that's probably not good. You know, the smell of fresh paint in your surroundings for the next XYZ time. It looked good on the visual. Like
See, now that might be an actual lawsuit. Like what?
It's good on camera. You know, it's movie magic bullshit. It was a terrible facility. I mean, it was in one of the studios. Yeah, there was a hot tub in it. Yeah, there was an ice cream machine. Like, things were cool and funny on paper. But when you think about stuff, a hot tub that's not connected to a filtration system, give it 3 days, it's gonna stink. Like, at first it was fine, you know, and you're playing it up, like, cause you know it's a video. And it got to a point where, like, they weren't turning the lights off. You know, I asked them, I said, can we, like, have, like, nighttime hours? You know? And they said no, because it would fuck up the time-lapse shots. Yeah, I saw in other videos they did like, oh, you're gonna get XYZ hours of sunlight. Oh, great! Well, I don't know how they figured that one out. I didn't have it. And one of the things was you got to take away your clock, so you didn't know what time it was. Okay, I got no access to sun. I got no access to clock. I don't know, like... And I'm vocalizing to people. I wish the light would turn off. And I go up to my friend, my good friend. And I go, they're not turning the lights off. He goes, what? That's a war crime. We're not allowed to do that to terrorists.
Yo, what? The UN considers sleep deprivation as a form of torture and a war crime under the Geneva Convention. Yo, Jimmy, MrBeast out here doing war crimes for videos? Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Now, I know that was a lot, but Jake was explaining how the conditions of the MrBeast challenge were not only terrible, but they were illegal. And for some reason, I keep seeing a lot of people under the impression that because he volunteered to do it, that now means he's not allowed to complain. But it's also important to note that what he volunteered for and the reality are two different things. And just an FYI, if you guys thought this challenge was bad already, it's about to get worse.
The thing that made me want to, I gotta get out. I can't do another day in a year. Jimmy comes in and I'm asleep. I don't know what time it is. I don't know, it's like 2 or 3 or whatever. He's like, why is he sleeping? I don't know, because I can't sleep. And he comes in, he wakes me up. And he goes, ask me why I have 2 briefcases. And I'm like, why do you have 2 briefcases? And he goes, oh, because this one's for today, you know, and this one's for the challenge. And I go, what's the challenge today? He goes, you're gonna run a marathon.
What?
You're gonna do the 22.6K, whatever it is. And you're gonna do it on that treadmill over there. Yeah, I'm running until 3 a.m. I got off the treadmill. Oh, the blisters I had on my feet were like, you wouldn't believe, just all over, just these big red. I couldn't walk. My muscles were like just the lactic acid. Then that's when I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm out.
I feel really bad for him because at the end of the day, he just wanted to try and make some money to pay off his student loans. And as a college student myself, I have friends who are deeply in debt and they'd be just like him trying their absolute hardest to survive and win as much money as possible. Because the reality is life is hard. And when you have a life-changing amount of money being dangled in front of your face like a cat toy, majority of people will try and do whatever it takes to get it. And it's sad that MrBeast knows this and tried to put him through hell for some content. It's just disgusting, honestly. Here are some text messages where I presume Jake is talking to his therapist after the challenge had happened.
Okay, Meg and I just wanted to check in on you. Hey, I'm good and I appreciate that. I'm not exactly 100%. I feel like mentally I'm still recovering a bit.
Wait, what? They never gave him the money. Wow, I was told the best thing to do is it'll be like a month before I get the money in there and give me all the money. Oh, okay. So he's not getting all the money, but he is gonna get the money.
My therapist is concerned. Haha, but my legs and joints feel better. Like I can walk, but my feet are still covered on those blisters and those hurt to walk on. But I was told the best thing to do is stay off my feet and let them heal. I'm in Raleigh with my family. Also, it'll be like a month before I get the money, and they aren't giving me all the money. They're giving me what I won up to that point in the game, which was also a slap in the face, but hey.
I don't get it. What do you mean? I had to watch the full video, but it kind of sounds like the video is like you get this much money if you finish it, but you didn't finish it. I get it. The conditions were a lot worse than what he thought, I guess. I don't know. I didn't read the contract. Or watch the video, really.
I'm alive.
Saying, hey, I'm alive after a MrBeast
But that
challenge
is
is
crazy.
crazy. But it seems to be a common trope
Jinx, curse, jinx. But that is crazy.
for 2024. This isn't the first time we've heard of people talking about terrible conditions during MrBeast challenge games, and it certainly won't be the last.
Actually come to me and asked me if I was okay, and I told them I wasn't. I told them that I wanted to die.
From all the allegations I've now heard of MrBeast, we need a response from him, and we need one now. I know he wants to act like all these allegations don't exist, as he's steady dropping new content and sending cease and desist letters behind closed doors. But at this point, we need a public explanation for all of this, because this is crazy. And as Dogpack said, there will be a part 3, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna end the video here, guys. I just want to say real quick, thank you so much for 100,000 subscribers. Like, it's such an insane goal, but I don't think it's really registered in my head that I hit that number yet. And for those who keep asking about the hoodies, they're on their way. They just take a long time to ship from overseas. So I'm gonna make a website and put it down below somewhere. And yeah, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links will be in the description as well. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to hit that.
Man, shout out to Curse. Shout out to Curse, man. W Curse for another W video, man. Curse is actually becoming one of my more favorite YouTubers. So I'm glad I get to do a reaction to the videos and that. Added a new stream on my channel. But yo, man, what do y'all think about MrBeast after watching that, bro? Let me know. What do y'all think? Because I ain't gonna lie, I always felt like everybody was willing and knew what they were signing up for. And yes, he does crazy videos, but like I never really thought about it being like way worse off camera than we see on camera. Like it's like, yo, MrBeast, you start doing these on stream, bro, so we can see everything live. So you can't do that to people because we seeing it live. You know what I'm saying? But that'll probably mess up the whole thing, man. Either way, man, if y'all like the video, hit the like, subscribe button. Let's get it. DJ Get Busy Live, man. We on the road to 200 subs. So hopefully somebody's watching this in the future and they see me say, oh, we're on the road to 200 subs, and I got way past it. If that's you, comment in there and being like, yeah, bro, you hit it. Congratulations.